Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Right now, Floyd Mayweather is the current reigning, several years running champion of Earth's professional athletes. He makes more money than any other athlete on the entire planet. Therefore, Pacquiao does not present any incentive for him to succumb to any deals or negotiations that they can try to make. It does not make sense, and it will not happen. If you look at their past 5 or 10 years or 5 or 10 relevant fights, Mayweather's made a lot of fights. Pacquiao's had a lot of fights. Mayweather's, they fought Marquez and De La Hoya and Mosley and Canelo Alvarez, and, right? Like the list goes on and on. None of those fighters had a problem making the fight. But all of a sudden now Mayweather and Pacquiao have a problem making the fight, which is why I'm telling you right now, you cannot dictate to the number one highest paid athlete in the world or his promotion team what you're going to do, because you're not number one. And until you realize that, you will not allow this fight to happen. And the fight will not happen because the number one spot is not going to be dictated to. They spent decades fighting, scratching, crawling, training, getting in there with the highest level opponents and beating them convincingly in order to obtain this level of prowess, whereas though we are the top dogs. We are the ones that run shit. And you don't just randomly give that up to some guy that everyone says should fight you. Even after he got beat by Timothy Bradley and had to rematch him, even after it took him 4 fights versus Marquez just in order to get knocked out clean on his face, worse than we've ever seen in decades. Even after the knockouts and the losses, people are still willing to say, oh, he's supposed to tell you how the fight should go down, how it should be negotiated, what size the ring should be, what gloves and what weight you should fight at, what arena and city and state it should be in, what time of day and month and everything, what pay-per-view channel it should be fought on. No, this is not how any negotiation goes in the professional world in modern day, let alone boxing. So, bottom line, Floyd Mayweather, number one professional paid athlete in the world. Pacquiao nowhere near close. You cannot deal with number one unless you agree to their terms, and the deal will not be made until the lesser team agrees to the terms and demands of the number one team. And if you disagree with that, then who cares? Because he's still going to retire being the highest paid athlete in the world, and it doesn't matter if he fights Pacquiao or not. Like, he's not going to lose sleep over it, and neither will I or anyone else. And that is all.